All right. Hello, all you night readers. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope you are all doing well today. Yeah. Hope things are going good. All right. Let's see what do we got here. Let's get everybody in. Let's see what our theme for the next 24 hours is. Because we still do that, you know. Ooh, our theme for the next 24 hours is delays. Yeah, things are delayed, and I can see why. I wouldn't want to pass that thing either. I would slow down and delay for that too. Absolutely. So welcome. Welcome everyone to Lenormand night number 1. Show number 1. Just like starting over. Right? Just like starting over. Yeah, so I see people have got their questions in already. This is great. This is great. I hope you guys are going to enjoy this as much as I do, and as much as I am enjoying reading and learning Lenormand. So welcome to the very first Lenormand Wednesday. This will be every Wednesday from here on out. So yes, Mary says, hey Mary says, so finally it's Lenormand night. Yes, Lenormand Wednesday. This Wednesday and every Wednesday. At least for the foreseen future. Remember, Lenormand only has 36 cards, so if you see some of them or a lot of them again and again, well, that's only because there's 36 of them. All right. So, would you please tell me about someone... read through Lenormand about, is he seeing someone currently romantically involved or planning a future with someone at the moment? Do you see any such energy? So yeah, I see a woman involved in this whole situation, right? There's a woman involved who is very secure in her relationship with him at this point. There's somebody who's very secure in this relationship, and that security is held on to by loyalty. She feels very loyal to him, right? That dog is loyalty, and happiness, companionship. Things you would think about when you would think about a dog, right? Best friend, loyalty. So yeah, I am willing to say, yeah, there is someone else. There is a woman who is very secure with him, and seems very, has a lot of loyalty back to. All right, that's what I see for you, Mary. That is what I see for you and him. Yvonne, it's very nice to have you. I'm glad you came for this. I know it was your daughter's birthday. So happy birthday. Was this the older or the younger daughter? All right, so you want to know about the new beginnings that have come up in your readings for the last 2 nights. Okay. There we go. Let's see what we get. All right, let's see what we have. You've got the man. See? So, I think the new beginnings that have come up are to do with someone, a man. To do with a man. It has to be a man. Because these are... Lenormand cards are gender specific when it comes to the man and the woman cards. The man only means man, and the woman only means woman. Only one thing you can think about, right? When you have it, that's what it is. It is the man. So, yeah, I think this is someone who is in your life at this point right now. And I think the new beginning, is that they are opening doors for you, or there are doors that are opening. Does that make sense? Doors that are opening that are going to bring an end to something. So there's going to be an end to something because these doors are opening, and I think that's what the new beginning is about. I think there's an opportunity for you here. Something is coming. Something is coming that is going to be unlocked. Some type of secret. Some type of some type of an understanding, and that's going to bring about an end. Excuse me. An end to something that has been going on, right? And it all has to do with a man. All has to do with a man in your life. So keep that in mind. Think about it. Again, think about these things. These readings are going to be very different than what you're used to. See, tarot, you read into the card. You read every little bit of symbolism, everything, right? You take a card like the Four of Swords, and you see the woman, she's resting. You see the heart right next to her, and you know that she has somebody in her heart, right? And she's resting, and she's got the swords around her, and that's just what it means, right? She's resting, she needs rest, she's trying to relax, and she has somebody in her heart, somebody in her dreams, and you read all those different things into that one picture, right? In Lenormand, you don't read anything into the picture. The picture it does not make any difference. As you see on Lenormand cards, it has a playing card that goes along with it. And that playing card, I could just take a regular deck of playing cards and write the word on the playing card and the number and make a Lenormand deck. So, yeah, I know. It's crazy, isn't it? It's absolutely crazy. So, that's what I get. That was what I got for you, Yvonne. Now, Lisa. I see that you're heading towards happiness. I see that you are, on the move right now, right? You're on a journey towards happiness. You want to travel a little bit, but you want to go somewhere that's going to make you very happy. And I think the place that's going to make you very happy, how that's going to work is it's going to be somewhere that is someplace where you can discover new things, right? You're able to discover new things. You feel opened up about places and stuff like that. Maybe like a museum, something like that. You would like to travel to a museum. That would make you happy, right? This travel would definitely make you happy. And how would it make you happy? Well, by going to somewhere that you really would enjoy, some large institution. And again, most likely something like that. Something that would be innovative and something that would help you discover new things. So that's what I see for you, Lisa. I know these questions do go quickly because it's only 3 cards that I'm doing. I have worked on 3 card readings for over a week. So as I get better with these 3 card readings, then we'll start going to 5 card readings. Getting crazy. And then you know what comes after that? 9 card readings. Then it's a party. Let me tell you. I am just saying, then it is a party. All right, so thank you, Lisa. All right, beautiful Aries, how are you? Hey, MPT. Thanks for being here. I do appreciate it. I appreciate the support. All your help has been wonderful and greatly appreciated. All right. Will my boyfriend's financial situation improve? Let us see. All right, so you got the ship and the coffin and the garden. Very interesting. So I see, again, where you are moving in a direction that is going to end the bad financial the bad finances, the finance problems. You're heading towards he's heading actually towards an ending of his financial problems right now, because he is working with a group of people that are, helping him get ahead. They're really going to help him get ahead. So, this is a group. This can be a group of people. This could be socializing. This could be a party. It could be a gathering. But it's also just a group of people. And I think that group of people are going to end his financial problems by him moving towards them and moving with them and working with them. All right? So, yeah, I think so, beautiful Aries. I think so. I definitely think so. All right. TJ, good to see you. Christina Alvarez, hello. Vicky, hello. Sailor Moon, you get to have you can get a question in on these tonight. Tonight's the night. Hello, Selena. Hello, Kayla. Hey, Fairy Wren, thanks for being here. Diva Bomber, good to see you. Oh gosh, everybody's here. This is great. Oh, this is great for Lenormand night. I was not sure how the turnout was going to be. Like I said, this is our new Wednesday night thing. This is our new Wednesday night deal. We are going to be doing this every Wednesday. And, like I said, I'll get better at this. I will get better. If you don't think they're all that great readings right now, well, they'll get better. That's for sure. But there's been I'll tell you, there's been a lot of practice going into this. Speaking of getting better, there you go. So something that you have cut off, something that feels like it's been cut off from you, right? You feel like something has been taken away, something has been, cut away from you, right? With the scythe, is getting better. Things are getting better, the storks say. The storks are definitely telling you that things will be getting better soon. And I think that all goes back to, just things being, it goes back to being friends, where it all started, being friends. And I think that's how things are going to get better. By being friends, things will get better. And then whatever has been cut away won't be cut away so much anymore. Should come back. It should come back to you. Go back to your roots, basically, with the child card, I would say. That would definitely be something I would suggest, right? All right. So hello, guys. Oh, I love the Lenormand. I love the deck. I enjoy all of it. I'm really enjoying it, and I wish Kitty Cat was here to see it. That's for sure, because she bought this for me. She bought it for me. she started my 10 days of studying. But I got to tell you, I do stuff to learn more and more about tarot every couple of days too. Probably four days a week I'll do something, read something, or watch videos or something to learn some more about my tarot readings as well. Just because I want to get better. I want to be really good for you guys. So you got the stork, stars, and lily. As you notice, there is no word "the" in front of any of these, so it's just stork, stars, lily. I know, it's amazing. So like I said, things are getting better. This is definitely the beginning of something new happening for your sister, right? There is stars and sun are the only two cards that kind of mean basically the same thing as tarot. So there's hope for her at this point. She has a lot of hope, your sister, right? She always has hope. But yeah, I think with stars, she is, she's trying to get some guidance on what to do. Things will get better if she gets better guidance on things, on what she should be doing and what she shouldn't be doing. And I just think it all has to do with the people that she hangs around with. If she was not hanging around with those people, then she would feel better. She would, she would have that whole, guidance. She would feel guided better. She would be able to listen to family better. And that would make everything get better. That would make her whole life get better. So will she get caught? I don't think so. I think she really just needs to stop hanging around with the wrong people. If she stops hanging around with the wrong people, then things will, then she'll start listening to family again. If she starts listening to family, then things will get better. Absolutely. I think that really kind of resonated for me, for you. Because it makes a lot of sense. It just makes a lot of good sense. All right. So, Sailor Moon. I'll put you up there. Finally, right? Finally, I'm going to do your reading with the Revival Art Lenormand deck. Can I tell you about your romantic soulmate? Some clues. Give you some clues about your romantic soulmate. Oh, how could that be any better, right? So the whole idea of the question is all about love. It's all about love. How much better could that be, right? Romance. Love and romance. That's what this whole thing is about. You're going to be very lucky, right? You've got heart, clover, and dog. You're going to be very lucky with the partner that you get. So yeah, there's going to be love coming your way, and it's going to be very lucky. You're going to feel like you're very lucky. You're going to feel very rewarded is a good word, I think. I think you'll feel very rewarded with the person that comes your way, and I think they're going to be extremely loyal to you. I think they'll be very loyal. I think they'll be friends with you, as well as having a love relationship. I think you'll have a friend relationship, and that will make you very, very lucky. So that's what's coming to you, Sailor Moon. Those are definitely the clues from your soulmate. How much clearer could things be when you get the heart? How much clearer. Hey, Vic. It's good to see you. Thank you. Sorry, I didn't mean to sigh when I said your name. It's not like, oh, it's Vic. Sorry. You know what it is? I'm nervous. Okay, fine. I'm nervous. You guys want to hear it? I'm nervous about doing this because I want you to enjoy it, and I want you to have good readings as always. And it's my first time. This is the first real official Lenormand night, so I'm a little, trying to make sure that things go right, trying to make sure readings are accurate, and people are actually getting something out of them. So when I sigh, it's because I needed some air. I need to breathe. I held my breath through that whole last reading for Sailor Moon. All right. So, Vic, what does W like about you? Oh, all right. He likes that you are a great and loyal friend and companion. He loves that about you. The dog. He likes that he likes the reputation that you have. He thinks your reputation is a very good reputation. He thinks that, your motivations are good towards him. So I think your loyalty has proven to him that your motivation and your reputation are really good. And I think that, all kind of ties in with the choices you have made, right? You've made good choices and cut out the bad choices with the scythe. You've cut out bad choices. So I really think that's how he is thinking. That's how W is thinking about you and what he likes about you. He likes that you've cut out bad choices, and that gives you a good reputation. It gives you a very, it tells him that you're very, motivated to be in this relationship. And it all harkens back to being a very loyal companion and friend. So that's what I get for you, Vic. That is what I got. I hope, and I would love to have all your feedback. If you guys, when you get your readings and stuff, if you could just take a second or 2 seconds and type in, give me just a tiny little bit of feedback, just so I know how I'm doing. I gotta know. I gotta know if I'm doing okay or if I need to step it up a little. I watched a really good video today about Lenormand, and the woman said, unlike tarot, you don't read into the cards, you read the card. You just read the card because they have specific meanings. However, you also you don't want to cross the line between tarot and Lenormand while you're doing a Lenormand reading. You don't want to do one and then start reading into a card, like the second card, and then go back on the third card. You can't flip and flop. You got to stay in your lane, right? And that's what that was the name of the video, was Stay in Your Lane. And so I am staying in my lane. All right, wait, let's see. Oh, I had another question. I did have another question. There it was, Selena. Selena, I don't know if my sister will go through with paying for me for taking care of my nephew when he does homeschooling. All right, so I see where she's going to give you a gift, right? The bouquet. You have the bouquet, you have the bear, and you have the mice. The bouquet is a gift, right? I say right. You guys don't know. You don't know because we haven't gone through this too much. But yeah, the bouquet is a gift. It's a gift because she is thankful. She's happy for you doing it, and she has, she has the opportunity to make money because you're watching your nephew. So yeah, so there is a gift. Now the bear is her career, right? This is her career. This is a career type card. It can, I mean, there's always other meanings to the cards, but in this reading, since this is what we're talking about your sister and going to work and babysitting and stuff like that. Again, I see a gift because she is happy that you're doing it, and she is, going to be making money. So she'll have some abundance, and it's going to help her in her career. Because without you, she's had a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety. That's what the mice do. Mice are stress and anxiety. They eat away at you. And that's just what's going to happen. So, she's not having the problem of stress and anxiety, worrying about what's going to happen with her son, while she goes and does her career, because she has you there to help. And because of that, she is going to be willing to give you a gift, and that gift should be money. Okay? So that's what I get for you, Selena. Yvonne, it was your younger daughter, her happy 17th birthday, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I do. I think I remember correct. Excellent. Okay, Kayla. We'll talk about that later, huh? Diva Bomber, I'd like to know if I will... Let me put it up, jeez. I'm getting a little slacked on putting the messages up there, aren't I? All right. I'd like to know if I will have a face-to-face talk with him in the Aries in August. All right, let's see. Will you have a face-to-face with him in August? All right. All right, so I think you are heading towards, right? You're moving towards something, right? That's the ship. The ship means you're taking a journey, you're moving towards something, you're thinking about something, and I think you're thinking about the worry of talking to your Aries. I think that's what you're heading towards. I think you're heading towards a difficult, even almost a painful discussion. I think you guys are going to have a painful discussion coming, and I think it's going to be all about your obligations, I would say. I think you feel weighed down by the concern of having a painful conversation that's coming. So I definitely see the conversation coming. Definitely. I definitely see it coming. I think it's going to be painful and I think you're weighed down because of it. I think you feel very weighed down, very burdened. I think that's a good way of putting it, right? That's what I see, Diva Bomber. That is what I see. Yvonne, a new home would be a pretty good explanation for that. That would be a very good explanation. Yes. A man and the key, and I forget what the other card was, but yeah, I definitely could see where, opening doors for you could be opening new doors to a new place to live. Absolutely. Absolutely. And you know what? As I get better with this, I will have better intuition that would have told me something like that, because I know that's something, I know that's a thing, right? So yes, definitely yes to you, Yvonne. Definitely yes to you, Lisa. All right, it's time to make a decision. It's time to make a decision, Zainab. You have to make a decision between your business or not having the business and being stressed and being, having problems and debt, being in debt. This is easily being in debt if you're not working your job. If you don't have money, a lot of times the fish card is money, believe it or not, I know. But, success and money. So you have to make a decision. Do you want success and money or not? Or do you want the stress of that? And that's going to be why, the other option is going to be serious, have Zuhaib be serious about you. I think they're wondering. I think they're at the crossroad. This is crossroad, and crossroad is a decision. Crossroad is, it's a choice. Zuhaib does not know exactly which way to go. They don't know the best way to go. So I think they're looking at the money situation, and they're looking at it at what happens if your job runs out and you become indebted to a lot of people, a lot of places where you have no money to pay those debts. So are they serious about you or not? I think they're more interested in if you're going to be able to pay your bills, basically. I really think they're they want to know if you can pay your bills, and that's how they're going to determine their decision. I know. Probably not the answer you wanted, but that's the one I got. That is the one I got. Hey, Rachel, how are you? Cousin Rachel. Nice to have you here. Who is Lorraine? Which one's Lorraine, Lisa? Rachel is Lorraine? No, Lisa, I didn't. I said your name because I was answering a question you asked me. I know. Did you not ask me a question? My answer to that question is yes. So, I did say your name. We are family. All right. So, Rachel, can you have a general reading, please? I can give you a general reading. I'm not sure how exactly this is going to go for you, but we'll do it. What the heck? We're working it. We're working this whole Lenormand thing. See how it goes. All right, Rachel. I think your general reading is starting off with that there are secrets going on. There's secrets going on. You got book, clouds, and woman. I think there's secrets going on that you can't see, right? They're very obscured from you. You are Oh, what's a good word for it? What is a good word? I think you just don't understand exactly what's going on. So I think the secrets are blocking your view from this other woman. So I think there's another woman. I think there's another woman in a picture with you, and you can't really see her. You can't see her behind the clouds. And that is, that's the secret. That is the secret that's going on. All right. That's what I get for you, Rachel. All right. Oh. So the reading I did that I said was Lisa's was Lorraine's. You're right. I did not do a reading for Lisa. But I did one for Lorraine. And Lisa, you asked me a question about it. And my answer to your question is yes. But Lisa, I'll do yours in a moment. Matter of fact, you know what? Let me do it now before it erases. It'll go away. It'll definitely go away soon. So, all right. So you wanted general reading, you said, too. Okay. All right, let's see what we got. So, I see a woman. I see a woman that you know who is committed to someone, right? She is married to someone. You've got woman, ring, and tower, by the way. So there's a woman that you know who is married to someone right now. And the two of them are going to be going to some type of a large institution together. The tower is not like the tower in tarot, where it's like destruction and chaos and all that. The tower here in Lenormand is a very large type of institution, like a bank or a hospital or a courthouse. And that's really what I'm kind of seeing. I'm seeing a woman who's married to someone, and the two of them end up going to a large institution, probably a courthouse together. So I really think, I think the courthouse has something to do with their commitment together, and I think the woman is, the one who is kind of pushing to head in that direction. Does that make sense? That's what I get. That is definitely what I got. All right. So now I got it right. I got Lorraine, Lisa, and Yvonne, and Rachel. I got all your stuff. All right, so CM. What do I have coming up in the near future? So you know what happened? I saw the L for L Farrell, and I just expected it to be Lisa. I didn't expect it to be Lorraine right away. and I'm nervous, and I just kind of went with Lisa. So sorry about that. But Lorraine, that one answer, the one I said was Lisa first was you, and then Lisa, that one was just yours. CM, what do you have coming up in the near future? Let's see. I think, here's what I think. You got birds, tower, and broom. All right. So if you've ever seen someone else do Lenormand, Tower Oracle used to do Lenormand on Sundays and stuff, and he used to have a card called the Whip or Whip. Well, the broom is the same card. Broom and whip are the same. So I really see where you are going to have some type of a conversation, some type of message to probably your bank or something to do with banking. You're going to have a message from the bank. The bank's going to send you a message. Maybe they're sending you a bank statement. Maybe they're sending you some kind of correspondence. But definitely, I think it's your bank that's getting in touch with you, and I think there's going to be an argument involved in that. The broom is kind of a negative card. It's not really that good. It would be bad if it's the whip. It'd be bad if it's the broom. Either way, it does mean arguments. It does mean, keep an eye on things. Take inventory of what you have. So I think, I really think you're going to get a bank statement, and I think you're going to want to look it over really closely. That's what I'm thinking. If you look it over closely from the information you get from the bank, you'll see that you need to get in touch with them. That's what I get, CM. Okay? That is what I get. Oof. Rachel, can I tell you what the secret is? I don't know. I don't know the secret. That takes all the fun out of it now, doesn't it? I'll see if I can find the secret in a minute. Give me a second. Let me do another reading first for somebody different. Kayla. Kayla had a question. Is the test going to come back that I'm hyperglycemic? Oh, Kayla. I hope not. I hope not. All right. So I think you got bouquet, man, and stork. All right. So bouquet, man, and stork. I think you are going to have happiness because of this man who's the doctor. Right? I think the doctor is going to give you happiness because things will be getting better. Things will be getting better. The stork says things are definitely getting better. Things are getting better because of the doctor. And that's making you happy. That'll give you happiness. So to me, that would be a no. The test is going to come back negative. To me. That's how I would read this. All right. I know they're quick readings. They are quick readings when there are only 3 cards and they only can mean a certain amount of things. Right? There's only certain things they can mean. It's not like you can read into all the pictures. Like I said. It's not like every picture is 1,000 words. Every card is about 5 words. All right, let's see what else I got here. Really quick. And then I'm going to go back to you, Rachel. If I don't have anybody else new. Oh, Nikki. I have to do Nikki. Rachel, I remember what you said, though. Don't worry. Hey, Sunflower Tarot. It's nice to see you. Very nice to see you. I'm really glad you're here. That is for sure. Oh, and Katie Staten is here too. All right, let me do a couple quick readings. One for Nikki. Nikki says that my boyfriend and I are debating because I say he will expand his company and he says he's not sure. What do the cards say? Nah, that one. I think his career is going to expand. I think it's going to open up all kinds of new doors to you. I think you got Bear, Key, and Anchor, by the way. So I think his career is going to open new doors. It's going to be the key to everything right now. And I think that's going to make things much more stable for you. I think that's going to give you a lot of security. So for the security you want, use the key. Use the key to open the door and to his making his career better than it already is. So that's the great debate. That's the answer to the debate. So whoever says he will expand his company wins. That's what I get. That's what I get, Nikki. Okay? All right. Is June the man I will marry? Is June the man you'll marry? CM says she just looked at her checking account online. Nothing's weird. Not yet. Who knows? It could be just something simple. It could be something silly. It could be just something silly. It could be completely wrong. It could be. Right? You never, I don't know. So, it's very funny. You got the man, right? You got the man. I think the man is an open book to you. So if he's told you he's going to marry you, that's what he's going to do. He is the man. June is an open book to you. Okay? I think he is going to be extremely loyal to you. I think he'll be a very good companion. I think he'll be a very good husband. So I think he's going to be a good husband. I think he's the man for you. And I think he's already been an open book to you about marriage. I think he's talked to you about it. Meaning, that's kind of what I'm meaning. All right. So that's what I get for you, Katie. I hope that is good. I hope that's good for you. All right, CM, what are you saying? Usually the only time I go down to the bank is on payday, which would be Friday. Well, maybe then. Yeah. Can you get a read on your social life, CM? Yeah, you can get one. Let me do, Rachel wants to know what's her secret? What is the secret? What's the secret? And then I will do your social life reading. Whew. The secret is that someone who is involved with money, and owning, like an entrepreneur kind of person, is very sneaky and lies a lot. They're a liar, and that causes a lot of arguments and problems. And that's the secret. You're having a lot of arguments, and it's caused by lies by someone who is like someone who's a business owner or someone who has some money. That's the problem, Rachel. I know Katie's name's up there. Don't worry. This is you, Rachel. This is you, Rachel. This is what your secret was all about. Okay? So, yeah, that's what I think. I think you're having a lot of problems with arguments and fights and stuff like that, all because of lies that are being told about somebody that has money. And, they probably own their own business. They're probably, they are asking a lot of questions. They're asking a lot of questions and getting a lot of lies as answers. And that is causing fights. That's causing arguments. And that's what the secret's all about. That's what it's all about. It's not the hokey pokey. All right, CM, can you get a read on your social life? Chocolate, lemon, lavender, strawberry, cotton candy. Okay, well. Now that everyone's hungry. Thank you, Sunflower Tarot. It is nice to have you here, though. I don't see you often. Not here. Not on my show. I see you at everybody else's show. I don't see you here often, unfortunately. And I'm glad you are here. Your social life. Here you are. This is you. This is all about you. I think your social life is all about... It's the right time for you to have a social life. And I think it's all based on your past. I think somebody from your past is going to be coming at the right time to you. Right? You got woman, tree, and house. By the way, I should tell you what card you get every time. So yeah, that's what I see. I see that your past is going to help you. It's going to be someone from your past is going to be coming right at the right time, and they're coming to you. All right, CM? And I think that's going to help your social life. I really would have liked to have seen the fountain. I think that's what it's called. Or the garden? The garden. No, not the garden. Yes, the garden. Yeah, the garden. But I didn't, so oh well. But I definitely see, that's exactly what I see there for you, CM. Okay? I think it's good. I just think somebody from your past is going to come back to you. I don't think it's going to be like an ex. I think it's going to be just somebody that you knew a while, that you used to know. Somebody you used to know is going to come back. How does that sound? Yeah. So, yeah, that's what I got. And TJ says, is my daughter going to be okay? Is your daughter going to be okay? All right, let's see what we get here. Good. Awesome, Sunflower. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know who it is either, but think back. Think back. I mean, who knows? It could be all the way back to like high school or something that somebody shows up. You just happen to meet up with them. All right. So, I think what's going to happen, oh gosh, let me start over. So the question is your daughter going to be okay? I think there's a lot of obstacles in the way that are just, too much to see exactly what's going to happen. Does that make sense? You've got mountains, which are the obstacles, right? You've got a lot of obstacles here, and then it's obscured by the clouds on top of it. So you've got mountains and clouds. You can't see anything through that. You can't see anything through it. But on the other side here is, her dreams, the things that she dreams about and stuff. You can't see any of that because you're not sure, and you're not sure what it is. Yeah, the next card's a woman, which would be your daughter, basically, right? And I see where she, she's traveling, but she's traveling somewhere. She's going somewhere. She is on the move somewhere. Again, the ship could be dreaming. The moon can be dreaming. This can be dreaming. This can all be dreams, but they're all obscured, so you can't see any of it. You can't see any of it. Only she can. So she's the only one who's going to be able to answer that question for you. That's really the way this is going. That's what I see. That is what I see. I do see her loyalty, though, to you. I see where she's very loyal to you. I think she's very satisfied in you being a dad. From the dog card. Yeah, that's satisfaction in something, and I think that's in you being the dad. So that's what I see. I know it's not real clear. That's why I pulled a whole bunch of other cards, but yeah, that's what I got out of it. All right, so Fatima says, can I do a general? I could. I can try. These are definitely cards for very specific questions, I'll tell you that. But yeah, I'll try and do that. Yeah, Fairy Wren lives all the way out in Australia. What time is it there, Fairy Wren? I meant to ask, we were talking about this last night. What time is it in Australia right now? Are you Australia or New Zealand? I get it confused. Somebody's from New Zealand too, that I know. All right, so your general reading is about your job. I see your job and your career right now is the key to moving forward, right? It's going to open up a lot of new things for you. I think you're going to come to an understanding about your career, and I think that career is at a very large company. I think you work at a very large company, and that's the career you've been working at. And I think you have the key to open up the door, open up some secrets, open up the next step for yourself. So yeah, that's what I see. That's what I see for you, Fatima, is a general reading. I definitely got a business reading out of that. Sorry. All right, so Jackie Wynn says, will I get my tax refund and stimulus money in August next month? It's almost 9 a.m. Okay, so you are 14 hours ahead. All right, I got to keep that in mind. Because it's 7 o'clock here. At 7 o'clock here, it will be... how did I figure this out? It'll be midnight in Ireland and England. It will be 1 o'clock in the morning in South Africa. It will be 4:30 in the morning in Delhi, India. And it will be 9 o'clock in the morning tomorrow morning in Australia. So when I come on every night, it's 11 o'clock England, Ireland time, 6 o'clock Eastern. When I come on, it's midnight in South Africa. It's 3:30 a.m. in Delhi, India. And it is 8 a.m. in Australia. Broom, Scythe, and Stork. Will you get your tax refund and stimulus money? Oh my. I think it's been an argument. I think it's been a hassle. Broom is telling me you've been having a real hassle with this tax return. I think you've been having a real hassle with getting stimulus money, right? And I think that's going to be, I think I think the problem that's going on with it is going to stop. I see where it gets, the problem gets cut, right? It gets cut, which means it stops. Basically, that's what we're talking about. So yeah, so I see that any argument, any problems, any discussions that you've had about your tax return, about the stimulus money that have been negative, is going to stop. I think that discussion is going to stop and things will be getting better. So if you want things to get better, you just have to stop having discussions that are negative about it. Okay? Does that make sense to you? Makes sense to me. It does make sense to me. Thank you, Fairy Wren, for telling me times, because now I know. Because we had somebody in here last night who was from South Africa, and her name was Marche, and I wanted to know what time it was there too, so I could tell her what time to be here if she could be here, but it's midnight there when I start. When I start, it's midnight in Cape Town, South Africa. Ah, High Priestess Illumination is in New Zealand. I knew somebody was there. Good morning. Good morning. So, Kylie Cortez says, I guess this will be my last reading for the night because it just dinged 7 o'clock on my clock. And this is the last reading at the bottom of the list that I have. You haven't been able to, Jackie says she hasn't been able to get a hold of anybody at the IRS. She revised her tax return, and that's what the delay is. Yeah, well, that's kind of right, I guess, right? Does that sound kind of right to you? All right, Kylie, which will happen first? The chicken or the egg? Oh. The home or the baby? The home or the baby? Ooh. The snake. I think there's temptation to get the home first, right? I didn't get the house card. I got snake, tower, and fish. But I would be willing to say there's a big temptation to get the house first. And that will give you, and then you'll end up, because if you get the house first, you'll end up having, holding on to more money. You'll have more money than you thought you would have. So that when you do have the baby, of course, then you can pay for it. That's important. That's very important. But yeah, I think that's the way it's going to go. And I think that seems to be a very tempting idea, right? Very tempting to buy the house first. And, because you'll have the money, if you have the baby first, you will not have the money to buy a house too. So I think the house first, then the baby, because that's the way things are here with the temptation. I think that's how you're tempted. And I saw you said, oh, there it is. Awesome. That's a good plan, actually. Yeah, Kylie, I think it's a good plan. I think that was a good idea. So, thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. Thank you all for being here on Lenormand Wednesday. We will do this again next Wednesday, so you got a week to think about your questions for next week for Lenormand. But other than that, we will be back here tomorrow night, 6 o'clock Eastern time, right? 6 o'clock Eastern, 11 o'clock Ireland and England, 12 o'clock Cape Town, South Africa, 3:30 a.m. Delhi, India, and 8 o'clock a.m. Australia and New Zealand. How do you like that? We're almost around the world. All right. I appreciate you all being here. Thank you so much for being here on Lenormand night for the very first one. Thank you for putting up with my nerves. I was a bit nervous, I have to say. Don't forget, our theme for the next 24 hours is delays, which kind of goes right along, Jackie Wynn, with your question. I know you didn't get to see the card, but I'll show it to you real fast. It's delays. Yeah, delays. So maybe that has something to do with your IRS issue too. But all right, I will see you all tomorrow night. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you for your questions. And I hope you got good answers. If you'd like to tell me about them, which I would really love, please go to the website, nightreadertarot.com. It's right down there at the bottom of the list of things here on the screen right now. The website is nightreadertarot.com, and I would love to hear your comments in the comment section. All right, so have a good night. I'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you.